All right, my name is Johnny I Builds, and here is a very crude video of me building a web app, my first ever web app. I figured I would broadcast it so you can see how bad I am, and maybe I might get better. So here is the AWS console where I'm going to be creating the web app, and to the right here is the Claude AI tool that I'm using to help me. And I've already set up an S3 bucket, simple storage service bucket, in my application that holds a website. And that website is called StepShop website. And somehow I can get to it and look at it. But it's a very plain website, and what I want to do now is put some sort of shop functionality where people can upload and buy stuff. The idea of this is people will get their steps loaded in off of a Garmin smartwatch through an API, and then they can log in and buy stuff, and they can also upload stuff that they want to give away. And that's the web app right there. So the next thing I'm going to do is create a database that can hold the information of the people who are buying stuff and uploading stuff. So next thing I'll do is set up a Dynamo database table for marketplace items and see what that code looks like from Claude. And okay, this is great, but where do I put it? Let me ask Claude. All right, I hit enter. Let's see what it does. Great question, Claude says. Thank you, Claude. Okay, AWS Management Console. Open the console. Okay. I'm logged in. DynamoDB in the search bar. Okay. Okay, navigate around buckets. Search. Here we go. NoSQL database. All right. Create table. Okay, marketplace items. There's the name of my table. Item ID. Yes, my item ID in the database will be a string. And add sort key. Seller ID. That's the sort key. Okay. Oops. Seller. Okay. Leave the default settings for now. It should include default settings for read-write capacity mode. Okay. Got it. Oops. Now, okay, I think everything is correct because I did it like you said. Oh, table settings. All right. Disable settings for read-write default settings. Okay. Disable auto scaling. It says disable. How do I customize, I guess. Okay, auto scaling is off. I like this on demand since they won't be used very much. Maximum throughput I would like. Okay, I'm going to ask for a maximum throughput so I don't get charged a lot. Let's do 5. So it says to do 5 maximum read request units, and this is saying to set up auto scaling. Maximum read request units is 5. And maximum write. Okay, we'll just do 5 for each. I think that'll be good. And then encryption at rest. Yes, we're going to use AWS KMS key owned by Dynamo. I like that. Deletion protection is turned off by default. Okay, why not? I'm new, so I'm going to turn on deletion protection. Don't care about resource-based. And I'm going to create my table. Hopefully this will work. Okay, I created my table. This will keep the names or usernames of people and of users, and it will process or keep track of the data that's being used to buy and sell items. Okay, I created my Dynamo DB, now what? Yeah, thank you, great job, it says. Now it wants me to create the marketplace functionality, which I don't understand because I feel like I should be creating a website first, or adding functionality to the bare bones website I already have. But let's try it. Go to the AWS Lambda console. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Let's go back and see what we all have here. Okay. So how do I get out of DynamoDB and go to console home. That's where I want to go. And how do I see what I have? It says I've visited these places, but where can I see that I set it up? Applications is 0. Reset to default layout. Okay. Yeah. All services. My applications. Console home. Let's see. No alarms, no clusters. Where's my table? There we go, tables. Okay, there's my one table. And now I'm going to go back home. Okay. And I will press forward with faith. Okay, so I'm going to go to I don't really know what this says I should be doing, so take a step back and clarify. Thank you, Claude. We're going to take a step back and clarify. Okay, where is the API gateway going to? Garmin? Yes. Gateway is going to connect to Garmin, not directly to my DynamoDB table. So it looks like Claude maybe made a little mistake. I don't know. Here's a clear picture of what we want to do next. Set up the Garmin API integration. Register my application with Garmin to get API credentials. Familiarize myself with the Garmin Health API endpoints that I'll need. A lot of work. Create a Lambda function to interact with the Garmin API. Okay. So it's really wanting me to go to Garmin first, and that's probably accurate because I need the data from Garmin to get into stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do that. So we'll have it say, we'll tell it, help me API into my Garmin account. Okay, I'm going to go log into Garmin's API or my Garmin website so that I can do an API for the first time ever, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching.